It is called the Pagani Huayra. It is powered by a mid-engine, 6-liter, twin-turbo V12. Maybe 20 are built here every year in the town of Modena, Italy. And that is where we are this week. And we have an exclusive opportunity to check out the factory and a supercar that many compare to fine jewelry. We're also joined by our David Booth, who's been given a chance to climb behind the wheel. And again, this is a supercar with a price tag of close to $2 million. Oh, and did I tell you? The Pagani is coming to Canada.
Well, I first heard about Pagani in probably late 90s, 98 with the Zonda. I thought it was, at the time, just another kit car. They've obviously proven themselves to be much, much more than that. They're almost on a level playing field with such big manufacturers as Ferrari and McLaren and stuff like that. The thing that strikes me about the Pagani is, where does the art stop and the technology begin? The interior is almost jewel-like. It could be designed by Berks. It looks like it belongs in the Guggenheim. We talk about cars as art. The interior of the Pagani is pure art. It could be in an airplane, it could be just disembodied and put in front of a couch. It's just art. And we haven't even started talking about the fact that it's got 725 horsepower. 1,350 kilograms is all those 725 horsepower have to motivate. It goes like a bat out of hell. It's got a V12 Mercedes engine, 6 liters, and then they added 2 darn turbos to the darn thing. I mean, it's just crazy.
Le sensazioni e poi condensare tecnologie.
The Renaissance theory that art and science can work together hand in hand is something that truly inspired the company from the very beginning. In the end, it was a 7-year journey, 7 years of research and 7 years of passion.
And you have, sai quanto faceva quella porcheria lì? 85 km/h.
Mr. Pagani, as I understand it, is Argentinian with Italian bloodlines and now lives in Italy. You can only imagine how passionate he is about cars.
Ed ero veramente convinto di questa cosa, no?
When I was young, I had a strong passion for art, science and engineering. At the age of 14, I told my mama, I want to go to Modena and build my own supercar. And today, I still keep the passion I had when I was young.
The Huayra, it's an ensemble of almost 5,000 different parts, and we developed and engineered and designed all of them. The Huayra is an ensemble of 240 different carbon fiber and carbon titanium parts. Carbon titanium, it's a material that we use for the central monocoque of the Huayra, and that material is exclusive for Pagani, and it's the only car in the world with that material for the central monocoque.
A supercar is one that frightens you just to the point of soiling your trousers, but doesn't quite get you there, because then it would not be very good, you know, stability and handling wise. If it doesn't, and you've got the throttle wide open, then it's not really super, is it?
Avevamo un bel rapporto. È stata una donna molto coraggiosa.
My mother and I had a good relationship. She was a painter. She was a brave person and didn't mind if our clothes did not match. She did get to see my first supercar. Unfortunately, she lost her battle with cancer, but now she's up in heaven. I think she's watching me and is very proud of me.
Unless you take it to a track, you can't get it out of second gear. I mean, it so far exceeds all legalities. So I'm, very happy that we have the privilege of having cars like this in Canada. On the other hand, it seems like such a waste. It's only a factory of 90 people. It's the vision of one man, and it's still imminently drivable. I was pushing it. I wasn't babying it. I wasn't being nice to it at all.
We have spent over a quarter of a century bringing you stories from the automotive world, and every now and then something special comes along. And this has been one of those moments. Yes, the Pagani Huayra is a $2 million supercar that few can afford. But as we've seen, Mr. Pagani had a dream to build a supercar. It would have nothing to do with public offerings, buyouts, or takeovers. This car would be a result of his passion for design, art, and technology, and most of all, family. Again, it's expensive, like any great work of art, Italian or not. Now, we don't have all the details, but this supercar should be in a showroom in Canada in 2015.